welcome back to our channel. My name is Jeffy and this is my best friend, Android the Chihuahua. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a very simple dog toy out of some fleece and a tennis ball. The first thing you're going to need to do for this project is get a tennis ball and cut a hole in both sides of it. I ended up getting the extra tough tennis balls, and I do not suggest that because these holes were incredibly difficult to cut out. Well, I ended up doing this with just some wire cutters. And then you're also going to need 4 long strips of fleece. And these are actually made from some scraps that we had left over from our making beds for shelter dogs video. These ones that I have right here are about 90 inches long. This is about 3 inches wide. The minimum is 2 by 50. Anything larger than that will pretty much turn out fine. You might find difficulty in weaving this if it becomes too thick. The first thing we're going to do here is take an end of each of these and put them through the hole in our ball. So I'm just wrapping the ends together and turning it so it becomes as thin as it can possibly be, and then I'm just going to put it in one side of our one hole and hopefully we can get it through the other. This hole I think is a little under 1 inch wide. It just depends on how thick your fleece is, how big your hole will need to be. All right, I think we have success here. And then I'm just going to pull the ball to about the middle of this. Once the ball is where we want it to be in the middle, we're going to tie 1 knot on either side just to keep it in place. There we go. To begin your weave pattern, you're going to want to have one color going up and down and then the other color going side to side. All right, so once you have one color going one direction and the other color going the other direction, you're going to take one of the colors and cross it over, but you're going to do it so loosely that you end up making a loop over here. And then what you're going to do with these loops is take the other color string and go over the tail of one loop and then through the hole of the other loop. And then you're going to take this string again and go over the tail of this loop and through the hole we have made, which is the loop right here. And then you're just going to tighten them and it will come together into this beautiful little waffle pattern. So now we're just going to continue doing that until we've used up almost the entire length of our fabric. All right, we're pretty close to the end, so I think I'm going to stop here. Then we're going to flip the toy over and we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. I think we have both of our sides done now. And now we're just going to take our 2 ends and meet them together. And then we're going to tie one of each string to the opposing one. And I think it's best to use double knots for these. So this is what we have so far, and it just looks a little bit messy at this point. And so we're going to take some scissors and make these a little bit prettier. There's lots of different designs you can do with this. I'm just going to cut in on an angle in both directions. And that makes a shape that's kind of a little bit like an arrowhead. That's what a cut piece looks like. And like I said, there's lots of different ways you can do this. You can just cut them short straight across the bottom. You could also cut just on a diagonal. It's really up to you. These toys are remarkably strong because they are woven together so closely. In my experience, big dogs really love these. They make a really good pull toy. They have a little bit of give, but not too much. I highly suggest trying one of these. Getting the waffle pattern right is a little difficult for some people at first, but once you have it, I mean, you have it, and it's just the same pattern over and over again. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to see more, please hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you next time.